Hi you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of April 15th through the 30th, 2017. So I've already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's go ahead and begin. Also, I want to thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. Thank all of you that have hired me. I really appreciate it. And make sure you guys are leaving your comments. And I do get to read through them. Sometimes I don't always get to respond right away, but I do get to read your comments, and I appreciate that. Okay. So some of you are dealing with a Capricorn or Virgo or a Taurus. Well, I have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Okay, there is some sort of contemplation happening. Now, even though some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, I also feel like you might be going really slow, or moving really slow, taking a relationship really slow. Feel like you're really analyzing your values. I feel like you feel that you have learned a valuable lesson. You realize your worth and you know what you deserve, so you're not rushing into anything. I feel like you have the ability to step back and analyze everything that is happening in your life. This is you just standing back and looking at everything that you've accomplished, and also making plans for the future. I feel like many of you are getting back to your roots, like you've been on some sort of journey. You've been soul searching, you've been studying. Some of you have really been studying either for work or a job, but you've also been doing a lot of studying about yourself. I feel like you really had to see some things from a different perspective. I feel like some of you may have your guards up because you're not... Somebody's coming back into your life or has come back into your life, and you know what they did in the past. You were hurt. This person promised you things, possibly promised like engagements or you know, something serious, but I feel like your guards are up. Like, they're telling you these things and you're like, I don't know, you know, I remember what happened last time. But there is a soulmate or bond, a soulmate connection or a bond that you have with this person. Now, some of you may be dealing with someone from your childhood past, someone that you grew up with, someone that you really just have like this one-on-one conversation with. But the only thing it looks like, even like after they return, or after you guys talk about some things, it's like feeling like something is still off or missing, because I feel like you're walking away from this person, or maybe you've been thinking about this person too much and it's overwhelming, it's too emotional for you, so you go off to yourself. Some of you have been isolating yourselves and just really pondering. I see like a lot of pondering. Now, for some of you, you've been studying someone, like you've really been watching how they act And you're trying to see if it equals or adds up with, you know, the things that they're talking about. Like, you're trying to see if they walk the walk. And I just kind of feel like you have grown. You've become like someone who is more wise. Now, some of you are dealing with someone who's much older than you. And some of you may be dealing with someone who is around the same age group. But there's an older, wiser person. There's someone, too, that I feel gives a lot of advice through their experience. And they listen to you, or they're like telling you about this person that you're involved with. And you're like standing back and listening like, you're right. You're absolutely right. So I feel like someone is trying to also advise you in regards to the person that you're interested in. Especially if you're dealing with an earth sign. Some of you may be walking away from one person and going into the arms of another person. Or like the minute you leave someone or decide it's not going to work out, this other person just kind of rushes in. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. This person can be very creative. I feel like you are confiding in someone about something that happened. Now, this could be a friend that you're confiding to. Like, you're letting them know about how you feel and what happened in your relationship. Just kind of feel like you're going over some things and you trust this person. You feel like you can open up to this person. If you're single, I feel like you're just still thinking long and hard about the person that you want to get involved with. I don't feel like you're rushing into anything. Even though it does look like someone from your past may return, you might hear from them. If there's somebody that you've been thinking about a lot, I feel like they've been thinking about you as well. So you guys are both thinking about each other. But there is like a little bit of abandonment here. Someone's remembering how they were abandoned. Or, you know, feeling like you just walked away or you left me or something. So I feel like someone's feelings got hurt at some point. Yeah, and I was just saying that, and here it is. So maybe I feel like you may be confronting an issue. So even if it's not like a breakup, if you are in a relationship and you've been having some sort of turmoil, I feel like maybe it goes back to something that happened in the past and these issues are resurfacing. Here it is again, dealing issues that that need to be brought out. They're uncomfortable. These are people, they're being forced to discuss things. Everybody's talking over one another. Everyone feels like they have a point, they have a say. And there's just a little bit of friction and tension. And it does seem like it's going to stress you out by the end of the week. This is everything that's been said, everything that's been on your mind. And you're just like, I don't even want to deal with this. I don't want to think about it. And you feel like you're under attack. But it's more so something that you're doing to yourself. Like you're beating yourself up or asking like, how did I let myself get into this situation? Or you're obsessed with some sort of thoughts of someone and you can't get them out of your mind. You wish you could stop thinking about someone. It's just kind of driving you nuts. Sometimes it's like you have anxiety, and some of you are just like extreme. It's like, especially those of you that are single and just been single for a long time, because I do kind of get the sense that some of you are like feeling like you are just dying of thirst, if you know what I mean. It's like, is it ever coming? Like, am I always going to be alone? Is this going to be like this forever? I've been sitting and waiting for this person to come into my life, and no one has come into my life. And I keep thinking about this person. It's like you're, for some of you, you're sexually frustrated. You're like, I don't even know if my equipment still works anymore. And I feel like there's all this tension and stress because you have been single for a long time. So towards the second week, I feel like those of you that have been single might be a little more affected. I feel like for whatever reason, I don't know, I guess you feel like you're left out, or someone left you hanging, someone just walked out of your life, just that whole abandonment thing, and you're just kind of like reflecting back on what went wrong. I feel like you do get to a point where you're like, I'm just done with everything, and you're dropping, it's like you're giving up on the thought of being in love again, and you're like, I don't have anyone but myself. And for some of you, you're like, that's fine. You know, what is my journey then? And you're starting some sort of new journey alone. Some of you may decide to abandon the person that you're with or were talking to because they don't get you, you don't get them. It's something just missing, and you're like, I don't care if I have to walk away from the situation. It's like you're being strong, but you're like still kind of going through some things. And you're walking away from drama. Some of you are just walking away from, it was too much bickering, too much drama, and you just don't want to deal with it. Some of you may have shut someone out of your life, and they want to talk to you. They want to apologize, but you won't let them. And sometimes you might feel guilty about it. Like, was I wrong for that? Like, some of you, I feel like there may have been like some big argument, and like you told them to get out the house. I don't want to see you again. And, you know, they slammed the door, or you slammed the door. And then, you know, there's all this, like, did I do the right thing? Asking, did I do the right thing a lot? So although I know Venus has gone back direct, I guess that may have been just clearing out whatever energies that weren't working for you, and now it's just time for you to start a new journey, even though it can be a little stressful. So you guys just, you know, be mindful of your emotions. Don't let it get the best of you. Don't make one bad situation make you feel as if, you know, there's no hope. But I do see you feeling like optimistic, but it just kind of is that element of letting go as well. I can totally relate. Anybody that follows me on Instagram, I have just been venting some things as of late. So yeah, but guys, just hang in there. It's just maybe, and it doesn't mean this is like the entire week, just maybe one day out of the week or 2 days out the week. You know, one of these events might pop up when you're sad or feeling lonely or abandoned or something, or being stressed out. Okay, so I hope this has helped. Remember, guys, these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If you want your private reading, make sure you email me directly, namat76@gmail.com. Just click the description link, and it's going to open up, show you my email address, and you can reach me that way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank you, and many blessings.